Something I've been chewing on for the past couple of days and I wanted to talk about is the fact that if you want to be exceptional in this life, you have to think different from the masses. You have to think different than everybody else does. You have to have an opinion that is, to some degree, a little bit controversial, or something that people are just like, you're crazy to think that way. So I want to dive into some of these. The first is I don't believe in work-life balance anymore. It's gone. It's finished. It's finite. I am extremely deliberate with my time. Understand that it's not that I work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's that I'm not doing anything without a purpose. Everything that I do has a reason behind it. Because I consider rest and recovery work. I consider getting good sleep or eating good food work. I consider spending time with the people that I love to recharge my batteries work. And the reason being is because all of these things allow me to perform when I am working. They allow me to perform when I am recording videos, when I am doing business, when I am at my day job. It allows me to do all of these things at a higher level. Every moment is spent deliberately. I do not spend time scrolling pointlessly on social media. I do not spend my time being a zombie staring at a screen. Anytime that I do something, I do it for a reason, whether it is to nurture the relationships in my life or to build my life higher and higher and higher. I do not, under any circumstances, just sit there mindlessly and do nothing. Doesn't happen, okay? If I'm tired, I sleep. Because, here's another one, there is no such thing as tired. There isn't. I'm either awake or I'm asleep. There is no in between. I'm not tired, I am awake or I'm asleep. So as an example, I woke up the other day early, 4:30 a.m. Had to get ready for work, clocked 10 hours at work, got home, started doing more work, started recording videos, started getting video ideas, started learning, started reading, all that sort of stuff, and the wall hit me like a ton of bricks. Like a ton of bricks, I went down. And it's not that I fell on the floor, it's just like, okay, sleep time. Took a fat 2-hour nap. I was out cold. And then I was right back at it. And then I went back to bed and I went to sleep for that night because it was time to go to sleep. It hit me like a ton of bricks again and I was out like a light because I simply do not stop. I didn't just sit there and I'm like, man, I'll half-ass this work because I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't exist. It doesn't. The victim mindset is gone for me. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing is outside of my control. Everything is my fault. Even things that are completely outside of my control. The economy is a fantastic example. The economy is effed, yes. But if my financial situation was effed, that's my fault. And that's my fault because I didn't work enough, I didn't budget properly, I did not leverage high-income skills in a business to get myself out of the financial hole. It would have been my fault if my financial situation was screwed. Everything is on me. It is on me to set my life up in the way that I want it, and it is my sole purpose to make sure that that happens. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing is a lever that I cannot pull. By extension, no one's coming to save me. It's all on me. Because as much as we'd like to believe that the people in our lives can help us, by the same token, very rarely is it the case that they can actually help us. They can't send us a crap ton of money to get us out of debt. It's on us to get out of the debt. They can't force us to go into the gym and do the workout for us. We have to get in shape ourselves. Do you see where I'm going with this? Another thing, impossible does not exist in my brain. Nothing is impossible. It's just simply extremely difficult to do. Do you understand? I could tell myself, I could sit here, right now, and I've talked about this before, I could tell myself, I'm going to have 100,000 YouTube subscribers by year's end. By the end of next year, whatever it is. I got 200 and something right now. But if I wholeheartedly believe it is possible, and I do everything in my power to make it happen, even if I don't achieve that, I'm going to get a hell of a lot further than I would have if I believed that it was impossible, but I'll try anyway. And then I was like, well, for one reason or another, I can't make a Twitter account, and I can't link my YouTube to that, so I'm not going to get followers as fast. And I guess it is impossible. I'll just give up. Who are you going to put your money on? Seriously, is it going to be the guy who deludes himself into thinking that it's impossible when it very likely isn't? Or are you going to put your money on the guy who reasonably considers that it's probably impossible, and so he gives up at the first sign of resistance? Who's going to get farther? The mindsets go on and on and on and on. The ways that I think go on and on and on and on. But the basic idea behind it is I have set up my mind for raw performance because I have a very specific set of goals. I want to be in fantastic shape. I want to have a lovely looking bank account and wonderful relationships with my friends, family, and girlfriend, who potentially could be my future wife. That is what I want. I want to have it all. And so I'm going to work relentlessly to get it all, which means I have to think an awful lot different than the rest of the people on this planet. But that's because those are my goals. If they're not your goals, you don't have to think that way. But if you want to be exceptional, if you want to have it all, you have to think a little bit different, and these are some of the mindsets that have helped me. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have that I found are extremely useful to me. My hope is that they're extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, anything along those lines, I got a Discord, I got an Instagram, they're linked in the description. Join, follow, do whatever you need to do. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass. I will see you next time.